Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you for calling Wealth Simple. Merci d'avoir appelé Wealth Simple. For service in English, press 1. Pour le service en français, faites le 2. Thank you for holding. We are sorry, but we are experiencing higher than normal call volumes. All of our agents are currently busy, and we are not able to connect with you at this time. The most effective way to get an answer to your question is to visit our help center at help.wealthsimple.com and access articles on frequently asked questions. Or you can scroll to the bottom of our help center and click Contact Us to submit a request. And click Contact Us. I'm not connected to any VA agency, so I'm not hiring anyone. Okay, I'm just doing a lot of freelance stuff. To submit a request, and click Contact Us, Or you can scroll to the bottom of our help center and click Contact Us to submit a request. Thank you so much for your understanding. Take care. Merci d'avoir patienté. Nous sommes désolés, mais nous recevons présentement un volume particulièrement élève d'appels. Présentement, un volume particulièrement élève d'appels. Tous nos agents sont occupés et nous ne sommes pas en mesure de répondre à votre appel à l'heure actuelle. Le moyen le plus efficace d'obtenir une réponse à votre question est de visiter notre centre d'aide en tapant help.wealthsimple.com et en sélectionnant la langue française au bas de la page. Vous aurez accès à nos articles. Vous aurez accès à nos articles sur les questions les plus fréquentes et vous pourrez également cliquer sur Nous contacter au bas de la page du centre d'aide afin de soumettre une demande à nos équipes. Merci de votre compréhension. compréhension. Merci de votre compréhension est passée. Merci de votre compréhension est passée une excellente journée. Five out of 25. Yes, usually. Hi, Cheska! Join ka. Kakatapos lang na meeting, medyo ang tagal. Medyo ang tagal na meeting namin. Pa-shout out ng ano po. Okay. I don't know what to shout out. Okay, thank you for the likes. Jessica, let me know if you want to chat. Sarap naman ng ganyan. Bagong Nike Jordans. Yeah, shout out to everyone from Rafa. Hoy Ken, gusto mo umakyat? Yeah, happy weekend. Happy weekend. Inaantok ako sa humming mo. Ano pong gusto mo mangyari? Magpa-practice ako ng scripts. Scripting. Let's look at some scripting. 15-second scripting. Okay. 30-second scripting, 1 minute scripting. Wavefront motors. Okay. Wavefront motors. Middle-aged male. Okay. What about a female? Let's do female. Let's do healthcare. Healthcare commercial sample scripts. Para matapos na yung daily practice ko, di ba? For voiceovers. Oh, I did this. Vita Fun. Expectrahap. What the? Expectrahap antidepressant alternative. Middle-aged, male or female? Okay. Expectrahap. Expectrahap is a newly discovered antidepressant with unique properties that stimulate the brain's neurotransmitters more gently than the typical antidepressant. This alternative appeals to people who struggle with chronic depression and have tried many medications to battle their illness, but have either been met with limited success or have experienced difficult side effects. We offer hope to people who no longer believe it exists with a new alternative that takes a gentler approach to balancing the brain's chemicals. The 1-minute read will be accompanied by B-roll film of each scenario. One of pure compassion, free of any hint of pity. Okay. To explain, rather than feeling like they've taken a suggestion from a stranger. Okay. What? Anastasia. Anastasia. When the mornings seem dark, even when the sun is shining. When the mornings seem dark, even when the sun is shining. When your bed and the pitch black of your room offer more comfort than a loved one's embrace. When you feel that your soul is tired, even in the happiest of moments. If you've struggled with depression before, if you've tried other medications and nothing seems to help, now there's Expectrahap. What an ugly name. Now there's Expectrahap, an approved antidepressant alternative to most common antidepressants. Independent studies have shown that Expectrahap's unique properties stimulate the brain's neurotransmitters more gently than the typical antidepressant. Several study participants reporting relief of depression symptoms within as little as 2 weeks. You deserve to feel the sunshine, to feel present in the moment, to have energy, to be yourself again. You deserve an antidepressant alternative when nothing else has worked. Though users of this medication experience less side effects than with other common antidepressants, side effects may still include dry mouth, blurry vision, itchiness, temporary confusion, temporary euphoria, and temporary increase in anxiety while the body normalizes the medication. So that's 1 minute. And approachable. Isn't into chemical sleeping pills or prescription medications. Full down-to-earth voice. Bold, full, down-to-earth, witty, and casual. Do you see 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., or even 4 a.m. every morning? Not because you're poring over your life's work, or because you're the world's most exuberant early bird, but because you just haven't fallen asleep yet? Put your insomnia to bed with Nocturnal Rest All-Natural Sleep Aid. Do you have all the late-night infomercials memorized? But not because you're obsessed with acting now to double your order, but because you just haven't fallen asleep yet? Put your insomnia to bed with Nocturnal Rest All-Natural Sleep Aid. Put your insomnia to bed with Nocturnal Rest All-Natural Sleep Aid. Okay. Put your insomnia to bed with Nocturnal Rest All-Natural Sleep Aid. Does your step counter show your step goal for the day before 7 a.m.? Not because you're the get up and run 5 miles before work type, but because you just haven't fallen asleep yet. Does your sleep counter show you've made it halfway to your step goal for the day before 7 a.m.? Not because you're the get up and run 5 miles before work type, but because you just haven't fallen asleep yet? Put your insomnia to bed with Nocturnal Rest All-Natural Sleep Aid. Hey Dan, what's up? It's the weekend. Okay. Will suffice. Okay. Expect Rahab. These kids are the pickiest eaters. How can you be one of the VAs? For which VA agency? I'm not connected to a VA agency, okay? I'm not connected. And also, what kind of VA do you want to be? Do you know? I'm worried my little ones aren't getting the vitamins in their diet that they need. I sometimes get away with hiding the occasional carrot in a casserole that they'll actually eat, but that doesn't happen often enough. My doctor recommended Vitafun Children's Vitamins. They're gummy and delicious, and my kids just love them. Now they get a snack, and I get the reassurance that they're full of the vitamins they need. Now if only adult vitamins were this delicious. So Dan, what kind of VA do you want to be? Like, you kind of have to decide that first. And you have to look at your skill set. Like, what skills do you have? Do you know how to do UX design, graphic design, coding, WordPress, Facebook ads, Google ads? These kids are the pickiest eaters. I'm worried my little ones aren't getting the vitamins in their diet that they need. I sometimes get away with hiding the occasional carrot in a casserole that they'll actually eat, but that doesn't happen often enough. My doctor recommended Vitafun Children's Vitamins. They're gummy and delicious, and my kids just love them. Now they get a snack, and I get the reassurance that they're full of the vitamins they need. Now if only Now, if only adult vitamins were this delicious. Okay. Expectrahab. When the mornings seem dark, even when the sun is shining, when your bed and the pitch black of your room offer more comfort than a loved one's embrace, when you feel that your soul is tired even in the happiest of moments, if you've struggled with depression before, if you've tried other medications and nothing seems to help, now there's Expectrahab, an approved antidepressant alternative to most common antidepressants. Independent studies have shown that Expectrahab's unique properties stimulate the brain's neurotransmitters more gently than the typical antidepressant. Several study participants reporting relief of depression symptoms within as little as 2 weeks. You deserve to feel the sunshine, to feel present in the moment, to have energy, to be yourself again. You deserve an antidepressant alternative when nothing else has worked. Though users of this medication experience less side effects than with other common antidepressants, side effects may still include Though users of this medication experience less side effects than with other common antidepressants, side effects may still include dry mouth, blurry vision, itchiness, temporary confusion, temporary euphoria, and temporary increase in anxiety. Side effects may still include dry mouth, blurry vision, itchiness, temporary confusion, temporary euphoria, and temporary increase in anxiety. Okay, one more. Side effects may still include dry mouth, blurry vision, itchiness, temporary confusion, temporary euphoria, and temporary increase in anxiety while the body normalizes the medication. Though users of this medication experience less side effects than with other common antidepressants, side effects may still include dry mouth, blurry vision, itchiness, temporary confusion, temporary euphoria, and temporary increase in anxiety while the body normalizes the medication. Hirap ang putang ina. Thank you. I'll assess first my skills so that I would know where I'm suited. You should watch some of my videos. Like I did a video recently about if you've come from the call center industry, what are the jobs that might best suit you? So, I was in the same position 10.5 years ago. Okay? Like, hindi pa kalat na kalat yung work from home. And then, nag-resign ako from my last call center. Medyo malaki na ipon ko. So, I was just taking a break and then may mga 1 week, 2 weeks ako sa bahay, mga ganyan. And then, may nakita ko sa Facebook, nag-apply ako. And it was a VA agency that was in the niche of real estate. So, wala naman ako alam sa real estate. Right? I didn't really know anything. And the truth is, yung nakita lang nila na skill ko is nagko-calls. Kasi galing ka nga sa BPO, wala kang may ibang skill set. I have no other skill set that's valuable to them. Okay? I didn't do social media management. I didn't do SEO. I didn't do graphic design. I didn't do green sheets. I didn't do transaction coordination. Nothing. Yung nakita lang nila sa akin, ay, marunong mag-calls. So, nilagay ako as appointment setter. That's what's gonna happen to you. Kung hindi ka naghanda para sa work from home career, and you're like, oh, I came from the call center. 5 years ako, 8 years ako as supervisor, blah, blah, blah. They don't care. It doesn't mean anything. Your achievements sa call center mean nothing. Okay? Sa clients or sa VA agencies. Because it's not the same job. It's not the same thing. Kahit management ka pa, bakit? Ano bang alam mo tungkol sa tools sa work from home? Are you familiar with Asana, Trello, Monday.com, ClickUp, Salesforce, Go High Level, HubSpot, ActiveCampaign? You don't know those tools. Yung alam mo lang na tools is kung anong binigay ng call center na hindi naman din yun alam ng clients. And the clients don't care. You could be a graduate of Harvard. They don't care. Okay? Like, obviously, English is my first language. Okay? I am British educated. I have 11 years experience sa BPO. Yung unang client ko, they try to get rid of me in my second week. 2 weeks pa lang ako. Sabi nila sa akin, okay, pag wala kang appointments by tomorrow, goodbye. In my second week. So, like, honestly, there's like 5 million people from the BPO industry who are trying to work from home. That does not make you special. Nothing about you is special kung hindi ka naghanda to work from home. Kung nag-resign ka sa BPO and then hindi ka naman naghanda, like buying a laptop and buying a headset is not enough. Okay? Dapat ang ginawa mo, 6 months before ka mag-resign, okay, una-una pinag-aralan mo ano yung work from home and what are the possible careers. That's what you should have done. And then namili ka ng gusto mo ng career, nag-training ka, and then kumuha ka ng client, your first client. Pag may dalawa ka na client, kahit sabihin natin freelance or part-time, tsaka ka mag-resign. Problema is, karamihan is resigned sa call center, akala nila madali lang yung makakuha ng trabaho sa work from home. As what? Do you know what the clients need? Did you even research? So I did a video on kung galing ka ng BPO and you have absolutely no skills that are valuable sa work from home. Like, what are the positions that you will be put in? Silang pipili para sa'yo kasi hindi ka pwede mamili. Wala ka namang talagang alam. You have no valuable skill sets. You think speaking English is enough? It's not enough. Look at me. I speak English with an accent. They didn't give a fuck. They don't care. Una, nilagay ako doon sa Nilagay ako sa appointment setter. Did anybody ask me? Well, they asked me, ano bang gusto mo? GVA, ISA. Alam ko ba kung anong GVA, ISA? No. I don't know what that is. So, tinanong ko, which one pays more? Siyempre, ISA. So, sabi ko, di, lagay mo ako doon. Siyempre, pamilyado ako na tao di ba? And I started at $3.75. 10.5 years ago. $3.75. Okay, then do your research. Do your research about working online. Because you're going to come to my live, you're going to ask me for work. I have no work to give you. Okay, I'm a freelancer. I work on my own. Right now. I'm working on my own right now. And my client is not hiring. So, para hindi mangyari sa inyo to, that you're going around on social media and begging for work, like, you really want to do this? If you had prepared yourself for a work-from-home career before you resign, you don't need to go begging for work on social media. It's the last thing you want to do. Kaka-start ko po DICT-sponsored training, nag-work ako sa cruise ship as bartender for 15 years. The clients don't care. They don't care what your career was before. All they care about is, can you do the job? Nilagay ka sa appointment setter. Kaya mo mag-set ng appointments? Yes? O sige, we will keep you until next month. You should be setting appointments all the time. Yan ang job description mo, appointment setter. They don't care you were a bartender. They don't care that you were Queen Elizabeth. Kung hindi ka nakapag-set ng appointments, wala kang silbi para sa clients. And they will tell you that. They don't keep you just because you speak perfect English. That's stupid. So if you're interested to work online, do your research. Go to YouTube. Dami doon, no? Yeah, and if you want to pay for a course, that's your choice. Like, I never really paid for a course. Okay, I didn't really pay for anything. So, but then I started a long time ago. So, and kahit nag-aral ka ng course, pag naghanap ka ng client, you will find that most clients, they prefer to hire experienced VAs. Like VAs, they don't need to train. That's the ugly truth about working from home. Kahit sa mga VA agency, like, mas una na hire yung mga may experience kesa yung mga bagito. Kaya nga, ang dami nag-react. Like, I did a video on yung mga VAs na nakatenga sa VA agencies for months. Kasi hindi mapa-hire ng VA agency sa client. Because you don't know ano yung sistema sa VA agency eh. Meron silang titawag na placements process. Papasa ka ba sa placements process? Kapag bagito ka, sinabay yung profile mo sa mas experienced, wala kang laban doon. Makikita ng client, may experience yung isa, yun na lang. That's the truth. Of course, everybody wants to work online. Everybody wants to work from home. But sa totoo lang, it's not for everyone. It isn't for everybody. And then, yun tulad ng pinag-usapan namin kanina, so let's say natanggap ka ng VA agency, tinanggap mo yung offer na $3 an hour, 'di ba? And then 3 months later, nagrereklamo ka. Baba ng bigay na bakit pinirmahan mo yung kontrata. Right? Kung hindi ka masaya sa $3 an hour, sana hindi mo tinanggap. Sana hindi ka pumirma. Okay? So, do your research. Okay? In order to be a VA or freelancer, first of all, you have to be really good at researching. If you cannot research for yourself, okay, palagi kang pupasok sa mga TikTok na video, how, ganun lang yung tanong mo. Like, seriously, there's fucking Google. There's the search function in TikTok. Okay? You can go to Facebook groups. You can join VA Facebook groups. Tapos magtatanong ka, how? I-educate mo yung sarili mo. Kung hindi mo kaya gawin yun, nag-expect ka na spoon-feed ka, you have no business working from home. Siyempre, i-flex talaga nila yan kasi may binebenta sila. Mas madali kaysa being employed. Okay, isipin mo to. If you're employed sa call center, at least the day that the call center hired you, you are guaranteed a job, right? You know you will have that job today. You'll have it tomorrow. You'll have it next month. You'll have it until Christmas. You'll have it next year basta matino ka. 'Di ba? Dito sa freelancing, yung client mo, yung first client ko, I had a client for 1 week. 1 week. Sa second week, nagko-calls ako 3 araw. 3 araw pa lang. Hindi pa umiinit yung upuan ko. My second week, the client said to me, you have no appointments from last week? If you have no appointments by tomorrow, you can go. So, dito, walang stability po. Wala. Hi, Bogibong. France. Finally, someone said it. Pet peeve ko mga how. Oo. How di karabaw na lang kayo. Okay, if you don't know how to research, you don't know how to educate yourself, don't work from home. Okay? You have no business working from home if you don't know how to research. Maghaw-haw candy na lang kayo sa bahay. Magbenta kayo ng pulburon. Mas madali yun. Masakit kasi pag binitawan ka ng client. Mas feeling nyo, every client's gonna pay you $10 an hour. No. Yung mga matataas na rates, that's reserved for mga VAs and freelancers with experience. Like, you're not gonna come from the call center dahil lumipat ka lang ng call center, feeling mo, bibigyan ka ng $10 an hour? Oo, kung meron pa. Parang wala nang haw-haw candy. Baka sa probinsya meron. Yung mga lumang candy yun eh. Masarap yun. Yung mga matataas na bayad na trabaho is mga technical. Malamang. Kasi Gen Z ka eh. Hindi mo naabutan. Wait ah. Malamok kasi, nilalamok yung aso. Kawawa naman. Nilalamok si Doggy Dog. Nilalamok si Doggy. Ah. Yung mga matataas ang bayad, yung mga technical na job. What do you mean by technical? Yung mga nagbibuild ng website, marunong mag-coding, WordPress, yan. Yung mga nasa cybersecurity, yan. Yung mga IT na full stack developer. If you don't know what that is, like, true, people earning huge amounts, they had to eat rejections almost daily. That depends. That depends, right? Kasi yung nag-iinganyo sa inyo na, oy, lumipat kayo ng work from home, makaka 6 figures ka, tapos pagpapakita pa ng payslip, gaano kayo kasigurado sa kanila talaga yon? At gaano kayo kasigurado na yung payslip na pinakita nila na amount, hindi like sa kanila yon, solo nila yon? Oh. Mamaya may mga catfish sila na mga VA. Nahalo dun sa tinanggap nila. Like, bakit kayo nagpapaniwala basta nakita nyo sa TikTok, or nakita nyo sa YouTube, or nakita nyo sa Facebook? Don't believe everything that you see, especially on social media. Why? Because the facts are not checked. Okay? The facts are not checked. Hindi tulad sa GMA7, chine-check nila yung storya nila, news story, bago lumabas sa balita. Dito, social media, I could tell you that I'm a millionaire. Would you know if I am or not? You can't tell. Diba? Any of you guys know me? No. You don't know me. Have you been to my house? No. Do you know my family? No. So you cannot confirm kung milyonarya ako or hindi. Anyone can say anything on social media. Ito ba yung nagpapakita ng bank accounts nila ng 20K or yung 100K pinapakita nila? Ang dami niyan. Siyempre, papakita nila yun para bumilib kayo. Tapos bumili kayo ng course nila, kuno, VA course daw. Okay? Kasi gusto kayo bentahan. That's the point. Eh, isipin nyo, kahit 500 lang kayo. Eh, kung 100 kayo bumili ng 500 na course, magkano yun? May nagtanong nga sa akin kung may 1 million ako sa bank ko. Pwede i-check, cross-reference yung profile sa job sites. Tsaka yung nagpapakita ng mga pay nila. Bakit? Nagbabayad kayo ng tax? Baka buling kayo ng BIR. May ebidensya pa sila. Video mo sa TikTok.
Oh, papakita mo na kumikita ka ng 250,000 kada buwan na. Pero hindi ka nagbayad ng tax. So, bakit ka nagpapakita ng kinikita mo kung hindi ka nagbabayad ng tax? Right? Iba sinasabi yumaman sa freelance, pero totoo yumaman sa budol course. Ang dami po. Okay? And I feel sorry for the newbies. And this is why I do a podcast. We do a podcast every Friday. Okay? Like, si Coach Potato, like, 14 years na yan, freelancer. Ako, 10 and a half years, si Hope. Tsaka matataas na yung mga pwesto ng mga nagjo-join. Like si Coach Potato, OM yan, sa pharma testing na kumpanya. Si Hope, she's Director of Operations. Si Mika, bagong promote na OM sa real estate VA agency. And the advice that we offer is free. So wala kaming ulterior motive. Hindi namin kayo binebentahan. Okay? Pero si Cheska, kung gusto nyo bumili ng steak kay Cheska, kasi bumibili kami ng steak kay Cheska pag walang ulam, di ba? But like we're not selling you courses. Like our advice, our videos are free. And yung mga karanasan namin, yung mga experience, mga ganun. Kanina may nagtanong si Jamil. So may problema siya. So he joined a team of VAs. Tapos yung isang VA doon, nakakilala niya, parang tropa pa niya, mali-mali yung ginagawa. And siya, may management experience sa BPO. Like, ang inisip niya is, pwede siya magbida-bida kay client. Tapos, matatanggal tong si VA. Okay? Siya yung papalit. Like, should he do that? Right? Or, is there a better way? Yan yung tinatanong niya sa amin. Diba? Is there a better way? Is there a better solution? Yung mga ganun bagay. Kasi sa totoo lang, if you're a VA, like, it can go anywhere. Like, what the client asks you to do sometimes can be almost anything. Okay? Right, like, so, especially nung nag-EA ako, nag-executive assistant ako to the CEO of a VA agency. So, ako yung assistant niya. So, I held, like, I think 2 of his credit cards, yung mga subscriptions niya, hawak ko rin yung mga subscriptions niya sa lahat. Sa BombBomb, sa LinkedIn, Sales Navigator, like, lahat. Right? And then, I would be checking his email, and you know what? He spelled really badly. Like, hindi siya marunong mag-spelling yung client na yun. Palagi mali-mali yung spelling niya. Although, university graduate siya. Pero, ang hilig niya mag-email kasi sa phone. Tapos, malaki siyang tao, malaki yung daliri niya. Eh, nung time na yon, when I was his EA, yung iPhone nun was the iPhone S. I think S6 or something like that. Basta yung mas maliit, di ba? So, mag-email siya doon, palaging mali-mali yung spelling. Di ba? You know what I used to do as his EA? And because I cared for my client, palagi ako nakaabang sa email niya on my browser. Okay, so nakita ko yung mapapasok na email sa kanya. Yung mga sinesend niya na email. So, pag may sinend siya na email, okay, ginagawa ko, ina-unsend ko siya. Okay. Ina-unsend ko siya, and then, chine-check ko yung spelling, I type the right spelling, then I resend it. Why? Because I care for my client. Okay? Ka-email niya, his business coaches, other clients, other business owners. I don't want him to look stupid. See? Do the right thing even if no one is looking. And guess what? That client never knew that I did that for him. Isipin mo, spelling niya, okay, I'll see you there. Tapos yung there niya, hindi T-H-E-R-E. T-H-E-I-R. Yung mga ganon. Diba? Like, if he sends that, he sounds, I mean, the people could think, like the person who's the receiver can think, oh, he just made a mistake. Pero kasi madalas siya magkamali talaga. Like, mahina siya sa spelling. So, kino-correct ko yung spelling niya. See? Did the client tell me to do that? No. I did that on my own. You have to be proactive. You have to think about things like that. You want to succeed as a VA. Kaya yung mga nagtatanong naman, how? Hindi nila maiisip yung mga, hindi sila proactive. Gusto nila spoon-fed. If you want to be spoon-fed, you have no business working from home. No business at all. Because if you can't even educate yourself, if you cannot even make a plan and a strategy, kung gusto mo mag-resign sa BPO, gusto mag-work from home, you need a plan, you need a strategy, and then you need discipline. You need dedication. You don't need motivation. Okay? Hindi mo kailangan ma-motivate. Kailangan mo ng disiplina. You just need to do it every day. Diba? So yung iba parang, kailangan ma-motivate ako para ganun. You can sit around waiting for motivation until you die. Because people think motivation is something that's going to hit them, parang kidlat. You think it's going to hit you like lightning and then you'll get up and start moving. No. It doesn't work that way. It takes discipline. And discipline is different because it means even if you don't feel like doing it, you will get up and do it. Like every bone in your body is like, I don't want to do this. I'll do this later. I'm tired. Pero hindi. No, ikaw dire-diretso ka lang. Kahit ayaw mo. It takes discipline. Tsaka nung EA ako, yung mga pinapagawa ng mga clients, pinabili ako ng panty sa mall. Panty ng sister-in-law ni client. Nandito sila sa Pilipinas. Me buying underwear for your sister-in-law. Like, di ba? Umayaw ba ako? I was like, why me? Bakit ganon? No. She called me on Skype and I was like, what size? What color? Okay. Gusto mo ba yung seamless? Yan. Ganyan ang EA. You make it happen. Go and go and go. Diba? That's why the last position I held was Director of Operations. Because if you know how to make it happen on a small level, like, you will learn how to make it happen on a big level. Hi, mate. What's up? Kaya isipin niyo muna kung anong gusto nyong mangyari sa inyo. Hindi yung parang, now you're just wandering around social media, like, and it looks like you're begging for work. Like, it's not a good look, guys. If you had planned and you had a strategy, you wouldn't need to go begging for work. You wouldn't need to go around asking, are you hiring? Are you hiring? Are you hiring? Eh kung sinabihan ka na, yes, we're hiring. We're actually hiring a full stack web developer. Dapat marunong mag DV, dapat marunong magganto, dapat marunong mag JavaScript, HTML, CSS, PHP. Oh, okay. Now what are you gonna say? I came from the BPO. I have 5 years experience and 6 years experience as STL. They can't use you. Okay, you don't fit the job. Yes, I'm in Quezon City. Tangina, wala nang audition, puisit. Kasi Sabado na. So if you watch my videos, so medyo mainit-init yung diskusyon about which are the best VA agencies to join. Kasi nangyayari, yung mga walang experience, nag-apply sa VA agencies. Okay. But then, mga VA agencies mahigpit. Mahigpit sila. Kasi nakapirma din sa kontrata yung mga clients nila eh. So, nakakompromiso sila sa clients nila. So, if you're gonna ask at the VA agency, can I work from my phone? No. That's the answer. You need a desktop and then a backup device. Or you should have a laptop and another backup device. They should both be working. Dapat may headset ka, tapos may earplugs ka, at lagi may backup. Kasi binigyan ka ng client, nawalan ng kuryente sa inyo, and hindi naka-charge yung laptop mo. So what's gonna happen? Mag-a-absent ka lang? Wala kang alternate solution? What are you gonna do? What's your alternative solution? Ganyan mag-isip ang VA. Tapos blame sa agency bakit mahirap makapasok o bakit di sila nakapasok. Yeah, mahigpit ang VA agencies. Of course, they have a standard. They have a brand. Okay? If they just let in anyone, sino makuha nila na clients? Wala. In order to attract good clients as well, the VA agency needs to set the standard. The standard needs to be here and it needs to be maintained. And then masama ang loob niyo, kasi hindi ako pumasa, kasi ganto-ganto, kasi ganyan-ganyan. Mahigpit po talaga sa VA agencies. I'm telling you now. Tapos sasabihin, ang baba ng offer. Bakit? Sino ba tumanggap ng offer? Kung ayaw niyo yung $4 an hour, sana umayaw kayo sa contract signing. Oh, I don't want that. I can get more somewhere else. O di, sana hindi na lang kayo pumirma. Pero yung pumirma kayo and then 3 months later magre-reklamo, ang baba kasi $4 an hour, ang baba kasi. Well, who signed it? Right? You have a responsibility there too, It's not the whole thing should be blamed on the VA agency. The VA agency, like the clients, they're running a business. They're still a business at the end of the day. Okay? Granted, yes, may mga agency na sobrang mapagsamantala. And hindi lang mga international agency, may mga local na agency, mas sakim pa sila kaysa sa mga sa mga puti. I've seen at least two locally based agencies na mas matindi pa sila pumresyo kaysa sa mga puti. So, honestly, guys, you have to do your research. Okay? You have to use your critical thinking. Hindi yung nakita mo lang sa TikTok, it must be true. Okay? You're not forced to sign naman. You still have an option to decline. Yeah. Who is holding a gun to your head para pumirma? Ako nga, may inayawan ako. Laki-laki ng offer last week. Hindi ko trip yung kultura nila tsaka yung ugali ng client. Like, you have to humiliate me before you give me the job. I don't want to work for you. Tapos magsinungaling ka pa sa akin about what's gonna happen in the meeting. That's a big red flag for me. I mean, I know when I'm at the stage where, it's not always about money. Diba? Because I have more options now. That's true. But still, diba? You still have a choice. You always have a choice. Will you take the offer or not? Ganon. Or kung kukunin niyo yung offer, dapat may plano kayo. O, ito lang ma-offer namin, $3 an hour eh. O sige, tanggapin ko muna. Because what I would do, take it. In 3 months, once you have experience, or 4 months, mag-resign ka. Or maghanap ka muna ng direct client. Huwag mo na sabihin sa kanila. Okay? And then, if the direct client gives you $10 an hour, then you resign. Diba? Plano, guys. Use your head. Use your brains. You need brains to be in this business. Sa totoo lang. Tsaka maraming kupal dito. Kaya, dapat nare-recognize yung mga red flag. Trust your instinct. Trust your instincts. If something in the interview is telling you, oh my God, I feel like this is wrong for me. Diba? Na parang, bakit yan ang sinabi niya? Bakit ganyan yung trato niya sa akin? kung may red flags, like, trust your instinct. Alam mo yun, yung parang feeling mo parang humiliate ka. That's what happened to me in my interview this week. And it wasn't even supposed to be an interview kasi inayawan ko na sila. Okay. Sila yung naghabol sa akin na parang, just go through with the initial, let's just meet up and see if we're a good fit. Kayo ang nakiusap eh. And then you're gonna fucking humiliate me at the second meeting. Like, I was like, yeah, this is not a good fit for me. Tsaka ano ngayon, I can work for myself. I can hire myself. I can go into business for myself. So, kailangan ma-humiliate muna ako bago ako tumanggap ng, I don't know, $5,000 a month. No. Screw you. Tsaka imagine ninyo kung pumayag na kayo like, ipahiya kayo at the initial meeting, you don't think it's gonna happen again? Kasi pumayag kayo eh. 'Di ba? And you have to believe that out there is a good client. There is a good client. There is an opportunity that is out there for you. And maybe it's not even with a client, right? It could be, you made friends with another VA or another freelancer and you guys decided, let's put up a podcast agency. Diba? There's opportunity everywhere. Kaya hindi kayo dapat nag-fixate sa isang ano lang. 'Di ba? But you always should be upgrading your skills talaga. Kasi sobrang fluid yung career natin. One day may client, next day wala. 1 month, 5 yung client, next month, isa. 'Di ba? Payat ang kinikita. Tsaka sa mga humahangad ng 6 digits, alamin nyo muna ano yung mga trabaho na nagbibigay ng 6 digits. Alam nyo ba kung ano yung nagbibigay ng 6 digits? Or ina-assume nyo lang dahil galing kayo sa BPO na marunong kayo mag-English, that's already worth 6 digits. It's not. I'm telling you right now. Your call center English is not worth 6 digits. Your 6 years of STL experience or TL experience or TM experience is not worth 6 digits. So work from home. Yung mga worth 6 digits is yung mga field na walang pumapasok. Yeah, I don't teach. I don't coach. I don't offer any courses, nothing. But you'll learn a lot from my videos. Tsaka sa YouTube, nagsimula na ako mag-transfer ng yung mga podcast na videos. So, on YouTube, you can find me, the VA interviewer. Yung mga previous na podcast episode, nandun na rin. So, yun lang mahaba. Okay? Kaya pagtsagaan nyo na lang. Tapos yung iba doon, ginawa ko mga series, like video series. Like for example, sa interview, ano yung mga tanong na mali? Itanong sa interview. Like for example, about pay. Okay? It's very wrong for the interviewer to ask, how much are you getting paid right now at your current job? Or magkano yung sweldo mo sa huling trabaho mo? Mali po yun. Mali. That's borderline illegal. Okay? Because you're bound by confidentiality, by the company. Sa loob ng kumpanya pa lang, pinagbabawal kayo na i-discuss yung mga pay slip nyo, di ba? So, bakit mo i-reveal sa tao sa labas? Kaso, maraming interviewer nagtatanong ng ganyan. So, what are you getting right now? It's wrong for them to ask that way. It's wrong. How will they know kung magkano yung rate mo? Ganito ako magtanong sa interview, okay? And I've been interviewing people for like 8 years. So, if I want to know how much somebody is making, I'll ask them in the initial interview. Let's say we decided to hire you. Okay? In your first 3 months with the company, with us, how much income would you like to make on a monthly basis? Okay? Take note ng tanong ha. How much would you like to make kung may choice ka? Or I could say, in your first 6 months, what is the maximum income you would like to make? Hindi ko tinatanong, what's your income right now? Or how much are you getting from your current company? Or how much did you get from your previous company? Hindi ko tinatanong ng ganon. Ang tinatanong ko, how much would you like to make? Am I breaking any rules or of ethics? Wala po. Kasi tinatanong ko lang, how much gusto mo kitain? Okay? Tapos, pag sinabi niyan, 30,000. Okay? So, ngayon, alam ko magkanong kinikita nila. Bakit? Kasi, ugali ng mga tao is, pag nagbigay ng presyo, it's yung kinikita nila, dadagdagan nila ng konti. Ganyan. So, pag sinabi sa akin, 30,000, alam ko kinikita nila is probably around 25, at the most 27. Diba? So, ngayon, alam ko na yung kinikita nila. Kasi yan ang binigay nila na amount. Kami po, 20K, pero single kay client, $1,500. Yeah. That's common. Hi, Gyro. Ano po right gawin? Should I tell to my client and work directly for them? Well, you signed a contract with the VA agency, right? So if you go straight to your client and you try to steal, kasi that's stealing the client. Okay, bakit ka chuchuchu sa client mo? Kasi gusto mo mas malaki yung offer ni client kung mag-work ng direct kay client, 'di ba? That's why you're telling the client. But in effect, you are stealing the client from the VA agency. Okay? You didn't find the client on your own. Okay? The client belongs to the VA agency. Sila ang kumuha ng client. Okay? You did not find the client. You were placed with the client, but you did not apply to the client. You did not find the client on Upwork or onlinejobs.ph. You didn't find them there. Okay? And yung mga ICA or yung mga VA agreement, basahin nyo na mabuti. May mga dyan, non-compete, yung NDA, yung mga non-solicitation. So the fact that you're going straight to the client and trying to tell the client, kasi ang baba na binibigay sa akin eh. If I work for you directly, mas malaki ba matatanggap ko? You're now soliciting the client. Baka nga may non-compete clause yung madedemanda ka pa. It depends. If they have a lawyer here in the Philippines, tatakutin ka nila talaga. Okay? Kaya basahin mo yung kontrata, hindi yung gawa-gawa ka ng moves para lang lumaki yung kita mo. And naisip mo, diretso ako sa client, baka i-hire akong direct. Okay? Then what? Let's say the client hires you direct. Let's say, $3 an hour ka sa agency. Si client, binigyan ka ng 5. Kaso, binitawan ka after 3 months. Na-direct ka kay client. Now what? Now what you gonna do? Yeah. Pero, pumirma ka sa $3 an hour, tama? You signed to the contract that said $3 an hour. If you're not happy with $3 an hour, bakit ka pumirma? And you can always resign. But if you're not happy with $3 an hour, why did you sign? the contract that says $3 an hour. You always have a choice. Diba? I mean, it's not fair as well on the VA agency na pumirma ka na $3 and then 4 months later, nagre-reklamo ka on social media. Ako, ang baba ng rate ko, $3 an hour eh. And then, nagre-reklamo ka, bakit? Kasi, now you're seeing dun sa iba that yung iba tumatanggap ng $15, $10. So, ngayon, ikaw parang, bakit ako? $3 lang, blah, blah, blah. But you signed. Right? Nobody put a gun to your head and said, sign that. You have a choice. Okay, well, you better hope that the VA agency that you're signed to is not in this live. Okay? Baka ma-recognize ka. Ako okay kaysa walang client. I mean, it's up to you. Right? And think about what sets you apart from the rest. You know how many millions of VAs there are? Millions. But when you ask yourself, how many of those VAs can do your job? Like my skill set? How many VAs can do my job? Not many. I grew a VA agency from 0 to worth 7 figures in 26 months. That's my skill set. I can set up a whole business for you. Lahat kasama doon. Set up your systems, set up your automation, set up your email campaigns. I do recruitment, I do vetting, I do placements, I do payroll. I train. I promote and train project managers. How many people can do my job? Maybe not even 1% of VAs. That's why yung mga nag-offer sa akin, $8 an hour, $8, $10, I'll be like, yeah. Yeah, no. No, thank you. Make sure you're always improving. And ask yourself, what sets you apart? What sets you apart? What makes you different? Ano sa skill set mo is hindi nagagawa ng iba? If there are at least 100,000 other VAs who do what you do, which is transaction coordination, you know, the day yung client mo nakita ng mas mura na VA who can also do transaction coordination, that's what you're doing, wala ka na silbi kay client. Of course, he's gonna go with someone cheaper. Makakatipid siya eh. Negosyante yan eh. I mean, gamitin nyo yung mga utak nyo. Kung ikaw, negosyante ka. Diba? Nagbebenta ka ng chichirya na, I don't know, 26 pesos. Tapos nakita mo sa ibang tindahan, 18 pesos lang. Siyempre, doon ka bibili, diba? Ibig na ibenta mo ng, let's say, binibenta mo ng 26, kuha mo is 20. Tapos nakita mo, binebenta ng wholesale at 18 pesos. Doon ka bibili. Ganon din ang clients nyo. Yung trabaho mo, feeling mo, ikaw at $5 an hour and doing your transaction coordination that you cannot be replaced, you can be replaced. How do you start po? Nag-take po kayo ng courses. So when I started 10.5 years ago, walang course. Walang influencer, walang course, walang kahit ano. So when I started, it was very different na mundo ng freelancing. Ngayon, sobrang layo. Like, ang daming nagbebenta, ang daming influencer, may free courses, ang daming YouTuber, ang daming yung resources. So I don't know why there are still people going around saying, how, ang daming resources. A lot more than when I started. But I'll tell you, I never had to pay anything to become a VA. But then, like 10.5 years ago, it was easier to get in. Kasi, wala naman masyadong interested eh. 'Diba? Like, hindi pa siya kalat na kalat. Like, in my training class for real estate, 3 lang kami. 'Diba? Tapos yung isa, she didn't even make it. Nag-content na nga, nag-ask pa anong ginagawa. Oo, Jairo. Like, yan, si Sir Jairo, legal VA. Kung yung interest nyo is more on law, right? And mahilig kayo sa mga paperwork, documents, admin. Yan, si Sir Jairo. Follow him, go to his profile, watch his videos, so you know what does a legal VA do. 'Di ba? Si Coach Potato, nakalagay sa niya, TikTok profile, OM. Ikaw naman, gusto ko maging OM. Ano bang ginagawa ng OM? Go and watch his videos. Okay? Try to see if you can find him on Facebook or LinkedIn or YouTube. 'Di ba? If you cannot research on your own for yourself, you as hell cannot do it for a client. Kasi you're expecting to be spoon-fed. The client's not gonna spoon-feed you. Not at all. Yun nga hate ng mga clients, yung kailangan spoon-feed. Yun lang ang ni client. Can you do the job? Can you get results? If you can't get results next week, you have no job. Ganun lang kasimple. Find a way to do the job. Find a way to make it work. Use your brains. Yes, tapos yung paulit-ulit, ayaw nila yan. Yeah, true that. You know, my client, my last client, do you think he even trained me? No. He didn't train me on shit. Okay? He brought me on for sales. Okay? At that time, he was working with 5 freelancers. Yung mga freelancers na yon, they did whatever they wanted. Pasok sila kung gusto nila. Ayaw nila pumasok, hindi pa pasok. Yung iba pasok, 30 minutes, mga ganyan. Nagte-take advantage talaga sila sa client. And I couldn't work that way. I couldn't. So, ang ginawa ko, inorganize ko. Nobody told me to do that. I organized the fucking team because I cannot work that way. Diba? And you wonder why some people get promoted, some do not. Pero hindi sinabi ng client ko, sige, organize mo yung team ko sige, pumili ka ng payment dates sige, mag-create ka ng log-in, log-out process No, he never said that. He didn't train me on shit. Okay, he gave me all the access and then he said, ikaw bahala. Imagine niyo wala nga sales scripts. And I'm there to do fucking sales. No scripts whatsoever. True, kaya nga, kumuha ng VA para din na sila mahirapan. Dapat resourceful ka. Yeah. Primarily, you are a problem solver if you're a VA. Nagalit ba sa'yo mga kasama mo? Ay, yung mga freelancer? No. Kasi, sinabi ko sa client, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. Okay? And, whatever happens, you have to support me. Kasi nag-create ako kinausap ko sila isa-isa. Okay? So, out of the 5, yung okay sa gagawin is yung 4. Yung isa, yung matigas yung ulo. Yun yung tinanggal ko. 'Di ba? So, nag-create ako ng login, logout process. There's only one schedule for everybody. Inayos ko yung mga, kasi isipin mo, 5 different freelancers who are sending 5 different invoices for 5 different payment dates. How do you run your business that way? Like, seriously? Tsaka, yung ginawa ko para sa akin yung existing, mahirap yun papasok ka existing na yung team. 'Di ba? Hindi ikaw yung nag-hire ng team. Nandun na sila before me. 'Di ba? Ang ginawa ko sa kanila, binigyan ko silang consuelo di bobo. Okay? Since sanay sila sa papasok sila whatever time they want. Sabi ko sa kanila, no, everyone comes in at 8:30 a.m. Pacific time. You can't apply to me. I'm not giving away any jobs. Okay? I don't own a VA agency. I'm not with a VA agency. My client is not hiring. Okay? So, yung ginawa ko dun sa apat na umoo, dun sa mga bagong, yung maging pagbabago because I came on board, sabi ko sa kanila, your schedules are all gonna be 8:30 a.m. Pacific time. 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Pacific time. Okay sa kanila yon. Okay. Tapos sabi ko, yung first hour nyo, 8:30 to 9:30, gagawin kong grace period. Okay? So, basta mag-log in kayo ng 8:30, okay, nakalagay in, halimbawa sa Slack, ganon, or Skype pa ata kami nun. Sabi ko, basta mag-type kayo ng in, 8:30, or before 8:30, okay na ako dun. Okay? And then for your first hour, 8:30 to 9:30, you can do whatever you want. Diba? As long as you type that you're in. Pero by 9:30, dapat nagwo-work na kayo. So, may grace period sila na 1 hour. Okay? So, yung iba, magta-type ng in, tulog uli. Alam niyo gano'n. Di ba? Ako, I don't have a time tracker na. Tapos yung iba, magta-type in, tapos magkakape, kakain ng dinner, mga ganyan. But by 9:30, they should be working. So in a day, technically ng 8 hours, actually 9 hours na trabaho, meron silang 2 lunch break. 'Di ba? May lunch break sila, talagang lunch break nila na, kasi lahat naman sila full-time. So lunch break na 1 hour, and then yung grace period sa umaga. Yun ang ginawa ko, Consuelo di Bobo, para, 'di ba, parang hindi mabigat. Yeah, they're my own teeth. And hindi naka-filter yung teeth. Okay. So, yeah, you should use, alam nyo yung Arm & Hammer na toothpaste? Use that. So, ginagawa ko, nagtutoothbrush ako ng Colgate for 2 minutes. And then, after ng Colgate, yung Arm & Hammer na toothpaste, kasi nakaputi yun. Tapos dito yung mga hindi mapuputi. Lalo na kung nag-yosi kayo or something. So yun, for another 20 seconds, ginaganon ko yan para pumuti lang. And then, syempre, mouthwash. You gotta take care of your mouth. Nagvo-voice over kasi ako. So you gotta take care of your mouth. And you gotta stay hydrated. Ayan. So, tsaka yung mga nagpapakita ng mga payslip, huwag kayong basta-basta magpapaniwala. Tanong niya sa kanila, okay, nagpapakita ang payslip, nagbabayad ka ng tax. Tanungin mo sa kanila. You're showing your payslip. How much of that went to tax? Diba? So, because so many videos ako na nag-viral because, we're talking about VA agencies, and then I was getting a lot of questions about which VA agencies are good and which are bad, which are the ones that we should avoid. Okay, so I don't know every single VA, because I haven't worked for every single VA agency. I've only worked for 2. Okay, so based dun sa video, tsaka yung mga nag-comment, mga nag-recommend, mga nag-interact, mga ganyan, hindi ko nang sasabihin yung mga pangit kasi medyo mahaba ang listahan, di ba? Nakakatama. Okay. There's like 4 VA agencies na consistent, medyo maganda yung feedback. So if you're looking for a good VA agency, okay, the ones that I know that I can recommend is, first of all, Athena. So, and malapit sa puso ko yun kasi yung ibang mga TikTokers. Okay. Like si Miss MJ, si Brian, si Fran, yan, si Mike is from Athena. So Veronica, she might be from Athena. They're very close to my heart. Okay. And I can see that they're very happy with Athena. Although Athena does not pay the highest. Okay, they pay well, but they don't pay the highest. I think 46 or 45, something like that. 'Di ba? Pero mas mataas kaysa sa call center, 'di ba? And then, maraming allowances ang Athena. Plus, Athena is hindi ka lang VA, empleyado ka na. Kasi, si Athena, nagbabayad ng government mo, government benefits, pag-ibig. Okay. In addition to the allowance, di ba Mike? O, confirm mo yan. Hi Ace. Yan, confirm mo yan. Si Athena, meron kang pet allowance. O, 5,000 ata, sabi ni MJ. Sa mga walang aso, too bad. Okay. Kumuha ka ng aso. Pag nanganak yung bigel namin, yan. Ayan, confirm ni Miss Veronica. Agree, 45 to 50 package for EAs, HMO, and pet support plus optical assistance. Oh, may pang salamin pa. Oh, paano ba pumasok sa agency? I've been freelancer for 4 years na, kaso never ako na-invite. Yeah, they don't really invite. So, if you have experience, pusang gala, may nakita ko sa LinkedIn, yung Athena, meron silang support role na open. I think, project manager, ops manager. Baka gusto mo mag-try since may experience ka. Like, why would you apply as an EA instead of, like, since you already have 4 years experience, just go for a support role. Right? O, 20K per annum for pet support. Sana all. O, may 13th month pay pa. O, kasi po, may, sila, registered na locally. Okay. Yes, operations manager. So, I think OM nila, according to Miss MJ, is humahawak ng VAs. Humahawak ng ibang VAs, like 10 or 12 na EAs. Hey, Mike, beauty here. Wait. Sayo kayo. Joke. Ayan. So, like, if you have experience, like, you might as well go for a support role. Diba? Sa Athena. So, I would highly recommend Athena because I know people from there. Yan, nandyan si Mike, nadagdagan, si Veronica, yan. So, si Miss MJ, yan. So, if you wanna go to a good, ayan, si OM Beauty. Okay, ayan si OM Beauty. Gusto nyo magtanong dyan, pusang gala. Ayan. So, the second that I'm hearing good things about is Pineapple Staffing. Pineapple Staffing and Hello Raish probably pay the highest. So, Pineapple Staffing parang $5.50 up to $7, something like that. Tapos yung Hello Raish, I think they start at like $7 or $7.50. Pero, yung Hello Raish is, I think, kailangan ng medical background. I think. Okay? I'm not 100%. Hello Raish, mataas ang rate, pero you need to have, medical experience. There you go. So, yung mga nag-nursing nung college, mga ganyan. May mga medical background, mga pharma, you might want to consider joining Hello Raish. Hello Raish has a really good hire rate, apparently. Okay. May nag-comment dun sa video ko na 151 ata sila sa batch nila. Lahat sila were hired by clients. So, Hello Raish, Pineapple Staffing, Athena, and the other one is Coconut VA. Kung call center ka galing, dapat med account. Yun, pwede rin. Medical billing, yan, mga ganyan. Pwede rin. Hey, enjoy your videos here too. So, sa mga nagtatanong, what are the good and bad VA agencies? Well, apparently, sa mga nag-interact sa video, the list of bad agencies is very long. So, hindi ko na ililista. Okay. Basta yung nakikita kong consistent, medyo positive na feedback is yung 4 na yon. So, baka kung gusto nyo, mag-try kayo. If you have a medical background, Hello Raish, probably your best bet. Okay. And then, if not, then you might try Athena, Athena, Pineapple Staffing, Coconut VA. Tapos kung gusto nyo ng legal, i-follow nyo si Jairo. Yun nandiyan kanina. He's a legal VA. Galing din yan ng BPO. You might want to ask him, paano ka nakapasok as legal VA, mga ganyan. Be careful lang talaga when applying. Research is a must. Wag mag-apply lang. Yeah. Are you familiar with Go-To Agency po? I've heard of them. I didn't work for them. Hi, KM. Hi, M. Joy. Yeah, I never worked for Go-To Agency, so I'm not super familiar with them. nagsimula ako sa parang real estate VA agency. And then the last VA agency is in digital marketing automation. Okay, nag-apply ako dyan kaso wala na akong narinig from them. Ano yun? Parang iniwan ka sa ere? Parang wala nang feedback? Wow, that's so unprofessional. Dapat man lang kahit auto-ghosted. Okay. Parang dapat kahit auto-generated na email saying, I'm so sorry, you did not meet the requirements, or your skill set is not what we're looking for. Oh, sana man lang kahit gano'n, diba? During matching po. That was about a year ago pa po. So, did you already sign a contract with GoTo? Kasi iba yun, if you already signed the contract. If you didn't sign the contract yet, then that was application stage pa lang. Application pa lang. Okay. So, hindi pa umabot sa matching or placements stage. Ayan. Yung mga for sure, medyo matataas ang rate yung mga technical. Yung mga galing IT. Yan. Kung galing kang IT, i-develop mo yung skills mo in, let's say, UX design. Tsaka sa mga websites, landing pages, CSS, HTML, mga automation, yan. Cybersecurity, yung mga, di ba? Wala akong nakuhang update sa application, so red flag siya for me. Okay. So it didn't work out for you. That's fine. Try somewhere else. The hell is this? Ito. Hindi naman ako finance director. Hello. Finance director. What? So, anong pangalan mo? 4? So, saan ka ngayon? Are you with a VA agency or ka? Direct client ka na lang? Ang laki. What? Start date December 26? What? Food service, wala ako niyan. Bakit work from home remote? Yeah, I'm not gonna go for that. Applied in Coconut VA, kaso after receiving potential candidate email, wala nang update from them. Kahit nag-follow up ka? Wow. Gusto ko pa naman sana. Yeah. So, like, honestly, like, people make mistakes too. Diba? So, for me, it's like, I'll wait maybe a month. And if there's still, I followed up twice and there's still nothing, then wala na yun para sa akin. Tsaka karamihan ng mga galing BPO, they don't want to do calls. Okay? But if you don't have any other skill sets, what choice do you have? MJoy, hindi ko pa na-try doon. Thankful na ako kay Athena. Kahit automated ang response, at least meron. Dapat talaga automated. Like, how can you get by without automation? Dapat talaga may automated dyan. Just new, anong topic, madam? Hello po. Ang mga maayos na VA agency. That's it. Maka-apply nga sa Athena. Yeah, try it. You never know. Tsaka si Miss MJ may Facebook group siya. So, if you kind of need help, and some encouragement, mga ganyan. Yung iba doon, waiting for interview. So, nagbibigay ng mga tips, mga ganun. See? Daming ganun ngayon. When I started, nothing. There was nothing. Absolutely nothing. Okay. No influences, no online courses, no nothing. What can you say sa mga OM na hilig mang micromanage ng VA? Well, so I was OM. I was, okay, and then this was my first VA agency. So my first role was cold caller appointment setter. And then 1.5 years ako, then nag-cancel yung clients ko. And then, after nag-cancel yung clients ko, after 1.5 years, naging EA ako ng CEO ng VA agency. CEO plus appointment setter pa rin, cold caller pa rin ako, plus backup to admin and contract. So, 3-in-1 na trabaho, di ba? So, and then after that, I told my client, it was around that time na hospital yung dad ko. And then, when he was in the ICU, I realized that, shit, I've been overworked and underpaid for 2 years now. Diba? Isipin mo nga, trabaho ng 3 tao, ginagawa ko for $800 flat. So, I was in the hospital. Nagte-text ako sa client ko to tell him that, I'm still at the hospital, blah, blah, blah. And then I told him, you have to promote me. Because I'm not making enough money. Diba? Kasi million ginastos namin dun sa sa dad ko sa hospital. And that's when I realized I'm not making enough money. And I'm doing too much work, I'm not making enough money. So I told him, you have to promote me. I have to make more money. Or I walk. And then he promoted me to OM. Tapos siguro mga 10, up to 10 na mga cold caller hinahandle ko nun. And then they promoted me again after a few months to business development director, which is basically sales. Kaso nung time na yan, yung mga gumagawa lang ng sales, nagko-close ng clients is nasa US. So they actually created a position for me in the Philippines na ako lang yung nasa sales na nasa Philippines. Tapos nagko-close ako between 10 and 19 new clients every month. So may quota. And then after that, I was pirated by another client to join his company. And then I joined him in 2017. And then 2018, nag-decide kami na try natin magtayo ng VA agency. Imbes na refer lang tayo ng VA sa mga kaibigan niya. So he set up a VA agency, but I did most of the work. Okay. Because yung client na yon, ayaw niya yung hino-hold down mo siya sa schedule. Tsaka hindi siya palagi nandun. He's not always around. Okay? He's a fucking Pisces. Ayaw niya yung masyadong mong hinahawakan siya. Kailangan pumasok ka. Hindi. I handled fucking everything. I built that VA agency from zero. Tapos after 26 months, worth 7 figures na si agency. And then, that was my last role is, dun sa kanila, is director of operations. So, I know how to build a business from zero, ground level up. Okay? How to create the processes, how to do the recruitment, how to interview, how to vet, how to promote people, how to train, how to set up automations, everything. Payroll, yung VA handbook, ako nagsulat noon, 42 pages. VA handbook. Hindi naisip ng client yun. Sabi. So, ano masabi ko sa mga OM na nagma-micromanage? Because that's not really my style. Okay? Like, I believe in, so, it depends on your role. If let's say I'm training a project manager, so yung training period for project manager dati is 2 months. Okay? So, maybe your first week, and usually pag nag-promote ako ng project manager, there's a reason. Okay? There's a reason for that. Like, nung time ng project manager, so we had to have somebody who's really good at marketing automation, but magaling mag-communicate. And then we had somebody who was more a sales type, magaling mag-communicate. We had somebody who was more on like design and video, pero magaling mag-communicate. And then I chose somebody na magaling sa technical, sa websites, hindi super galing mag-communicate, pero may potential. 'Di ba? So, tututukan kita maybe the first 2 to 3 weeks. Like, nakaschedule yung day mo. Okay? And then, I will tell you what's gonna happen. And then, after that, medyo mas maluwag ng konti. Okay? But then, once you come out of training, and you start to handle clients, like, bibigyan kita isa. Then, titignan ko how you do with that. Okay? Pero hindi araw-araw, oh, ano nangyari sa kanya? Oh, ganito. Ngayon, if you did something wrong, if the client complained, talagang ima-micromanage kita. But if you're doing stuff right, the clients are not complaining about you, there's no need for me to micromanage you. Okay? But if you have a problem, like, you have to let me know because I cannot read your mind. Okay? Ito yung prinsipyo ko as a manager. Okay? We have external clients. Ito yung mga clients na nagbabayad. Okay? These are the clients that hire VAs and buy our services. And we also have internal clients, and that's you. That's the VAs. Okay? That's the project managers. That's the VA manager. That's the placements manager. Yun yung mga nagtatabaw sa loob ng kumpanya. Okay? Yung mga external clients na nagbabayad, if you solve their problems, because the reason why they come to the VA agencies, they have problems, diba? They don't know how to do social media management for their business. Di marunong mag-graphic design. Ang dami ng kailangan ipa-edit na videos. They need to grow their TikTok following. Mga ganyan. Di sila marunong. So, if they come to the VA agency and their problems are being resolved over and over and over again, they will stay. The clients will stay. Or, they'll take advantage of the services and then pag wala na silang papagawa, aalis sila. And then babalik uli. And then aalis sila. Then babalik uli. Diba? Kasi masaya sila. You're solving their problem. Okay? And for me, it's the same approach with internal clients, which is the VAs. And even if there's like 140 of them, okay? Lahat yan may problema. Yung iba may problema once a month. Yung iba may problema halos every day. Yung mga drama queen. Joke. Diba? So my principle is the same. For your internal clients, okay, kung ano yung problema nila, solve it as well. Kasi po bagong panganak ako, tapos inipon ko yung mga VL ko, tapos sabi sa akin, ngayon hindi na pwede gamitin. Paano po yan? Resolve that problem. Because if you don't solve the problems for the VAs, they will go. Okay? Di sila magsistay. It's kind of the same. Resolve the problems. Make sure that nare-resolve yung problem nila para sila makakonsentrate sa trabaho. Diba? Pag nag-concentrate sila sa trabaho, now you can push them. Okay? Oh, diba, nag-edit ka ng 5 videos, like, on Tuesday. Oh, kaya mo bang mag-edit ng 8? Diba? Kasi sabi po ng client, konti lang yung videos. O, di bibigyan kita. Edit ka ng videos for the company. Gusto mo? May extra bayad yan. Oh. If you resolve all your internal clients' problems, just like the external clients, now they can focus on work. And when they focus on work, now you can push them na you can do more than that. 'Diba? Kaya mo to. Tulak, tulak, tulak palagi. Tulak pataas. Oh, wala kang ginagawa ngayon? Mag-aral ka ng UX, 'di ba? Practicein mo yung UX, practicein mo yung sa Figma. Oh. That's just me as a manager. That's how I think of it. So, pero ang problema mo is this OM adding our workload without the client's permission. Yeah, that's wrong. And how do you know it's without the client's permission? Anong company to para maiwasan? Hindi na, I don't know if they still do that. Okay. Parang ako dati, PM ako, pero trabaho ng TL namin at some work ng OM po. Yeah, that's wrong. Mostly ganun naman talaga. Tapos sweldo ko pang agent lang. Oh, me too. Mas madami talagang trabaho yung nagsasuggest, Char. So the client paid your worth naman pala. Yeah, and that was like 6 years ago. All of the above na po kayo. Yep, this OM adding our workload without the client's permission. You need to schedule a meeting with the client and your OM. And it's better if lahat kayo, like in your team, lahat kayo are thinking the same thing. Okay? Now, if you're not thinking the same thing, ikaw lang ang nagrereklamo. Ikaw magmumukhang reklamador. Hey Ben, what are you doing? You're still awake. Nung nag-meeting kami, like there were surprise yung client. So the client knows, dinagdagan na yung trabaho nyo. Diba? Pumayag ba yung client? Kasi alam mo, yung client, tsaka yung mga senior management, yung mga OM, ganyan, nagpa-private meetings yan. Without you guys. So how do you know yung dagdag na trabaho binibigay ng OM was not approved by the client? No, they don't know. But you said you had a meeting. Like they were surprised. I don't get it. So if the client doesn't know, and the OM is not, didn't tell the client, first of all, do you have a feedback na process? Kung may feedback na process kayo, yun ang gamitin mo. Okay? I would not go behind your OM's back. Okay? The first thing, kasi chain of command yun di ba? So, try to talk to your OM first, you as a group, not on your own. Okay? And you want to talk to your OM, mag-set kayo ng schedule. OM, pwede po ba kayo kausapin na, can we set a schedule appointment with you kahit 20 minutes po on Monday? Ganyan. Nakita ko yung, tapos mag-extra mile ka, nakita ko po yun sa calendar nyo that you're free at 10 to 10:30. Oh, di ba? Ikaw na namili ng schedule. Are you available? Can we talk to you 10 to 10:30? Oh, di ba? You went the extra mile, right? Napanood ka ng miss niya ng Cisco V8, naka-live tayo. Nakakatakot ka daw, parang nanlalamon. Yeah, you don't want to be interviewed by me. You don't want to be interviewed by me. Because I observe everything. Your body language, your eyebrows, like, do you look at me straight? You know? And that's something that I love about my job, is interacting with people, seeing their reaction and the interaction and the proactiveness. Like, I'm measuring all that. Like, yung sinasabi mo ba, is yung galaw mo, does the body language match or no? Magpapanginig ng buto. Well, hindi nyo alam. You guys actually have not talked to any of the people that I interviewed, right? You should talk to some of them. Yung isa nga, yung isa na in-interview ko, which is medyo tahimik na lalaki. Okay. But he's a really good VA. Kasi technical siya. So, mga websites, mga ganyan. Binay out siya ng client. So, the client bought him from the agency. And on his last day, may sinend siya sa akin na message sa Slack. Alam mo, na ganon. Tapos, nirecall niya yung the first time that I interviewed him. And hindi ko in-expect talaga yon, 'di ba? Hindi ko in-expect talaga yon. Sabi niya sa akin, naalala ko po yung first time na in-interview niyo ako na parang ang bait-bait niyo, parang gano'n, mga ganong sentiment. Sabi niya, alam ko po na um, sabi niya, sabi niya, sabi niya, alam ko po na nung pinasa niyo ako sa interview, magiging okay ako, tsaka buhay ko. Parang gano'n, parang gano'n, 'di ba? Na parang I was taken aback, honestly, right? I mean, you guys should talk to people that I interviewed before you, like, because you guys haven't been interviewed by me, right? And yes, I can be very intimidating in an interview. That's why I'm a good interviewer. But I know how to adjust. Marunong ako mag-adjust. Okay. Marunong ako mag-adjust from structured interview to semi-structured to unstructured kung kailangan. 'Di ba? Yung mga magagaling magsalita, magagaling mambola. Ay, unstructured kayo, 'di ba? 'Di ba? Yung mga medyo timid, okay, like mga designers, mga dev, hindi madadaldal, 'di ba? And I'm not saying that's a bad thing, okay? I appreciate you for who you are. I mean, that's the point of why you're being interviewed. Because you fit a certain role. Okay? I'm not putting you in the same boat as everyone else and saying, si Francesca, ang galing-galing magsalita, si Jairo, bakit ganito? I'm not doing that. I don't do that. Okay? Wait lang. So yung OM mo, you need to, si Mang Chi, you need to talk to the OM first. So he or she knows how you feel as a group. Okay? Kung hindi siya nadala doon, now you schedule a meeting with your client. And then you voice your concern. Or kung ayaw pumayag ni client na meeting, lahat kayo mag-group email. Or somebody drafts the email and then nakasisi kayong lahat. And lahat kayo na-concede, yes, this is how we feel. Yes, this is how we feel. And we don't know why this is happening. Kasi, see, the mark of a good management person, kasi kayo, dinadagdag kayo ng trabaho, but you don't know why. You don't know why. And usually that starts at the top. What if si client said, you know what, we need to push our profit margin to 70%. Starting at the end of 2023. So, yung pala, yung directive galing sa taas. But feeling nyo inosente si client? Si client ang negosyante, hindi yung OM nyo. Gets nyo ba? So yung mga measures to make more money or push the operational capacity of the business is not usually from the OM. Okay? Minsan may directive na galing sa client. Uy, kulang sa productivity si ganto-ganto, ganyan-ganyan ni. 'Di ba? Kailangan tulak mo yung team. I can see that, palaging overbreak si ganito overbreak si ganyan ni. Oh, it means there's not enough work. So, you don't know if the directive came from the client. But the fact that the OM has not explained to you guys why you're getting more work just tells me that, like, they're not educating. They're not doing their full job as an OM. Kasi kung in-explain na sa inyo ni OM na parang, guys, I'm so sorry. Okay? Guys, I'm so sorry. But for the client to be profitable, we have to work a little bit more, guys. Okay? Because, we want to keep our jobs till next year, right, guys? 'Di ba? Dapat siya yung cheerleader nyo at the same time parang nanay nyo na ine-explain sa inyo if you don't understand. So she's not doing their full job as an OM. Like, and it like, you have every right to ask, why are we getting more work? Why po? 'Di ba? Because, for example, me, I have to get out by 8 a.m. po kasi sinusundo ko yung anak ko. And if you give me more work, then I have to stay till 9, mga ganyan-ganyan. 'Di ba? So, instead of, instead of just assuming, hindi kasi alam ni client tapos ganito, ganyan, hindi namin alam, ba't nadadagdag ng trabaho. talk. Mag-communicate kayo. Like, that's why you've got mouths, right? So, communicate with the OM first. Okay, kung hindi nadala doon, then you schedule a meeting with the client. But you do deserve answers. Mima si Madam ang tipong mapapaamin ka ng lahat ng kasinungalingan mo. Uy, baka alam, nagawa ko yun. Yun yung paborito kong gawin sa fraud dati. Yep, true po, intimidating yun dating nyo, but you gotta be ready on what you're getting into. Yes, preparation is key, pero mas pagkakatiwalaan mo yung interviewer, like you can be honest without being judged. Sa amin sa government, question agad if may backer ka mag-anak na papag-initan pa. Dami ko natutunan dito. Thinking of transitioning pa lang pagkapanganak ko. Gusto ko nga mga ganito. Masakit sa una. Truth hurts, but to prove yourself more upskill. Wait, thank you, Sir Herbert. I wanna be your mom. What? My mom? Have you met my mom? Yeah. So, yung hope kung bagong panganak ka. So, I'm not sure if it's your first baby, second baby, or whatever. But syempre, it's a newborn. So, from experience, like I would have worked at least for the first year, diba? Nung when I became a mom. So, if you wanna upskill, I would in your case, if you don't have any skill sets yet, kasi may baby ka, 'di ba? So, hindi ka pwede mag-take ng mga trabaho na may calls. Kasi pwede umiyak yung bata, 'di ba? You can still use Crisp, yung mga app na nagbablock ng sound, but they're not super duper effective. Okay, if I was you, I would concentrate on mga back-end na trabaho. Back-end, mag-take ako ng course ng mga back-end na stuff, mga ganyan. Para kahit umiyak yung bata, 'di ba? It's like hindi ka ma-stress na parang, oh my God, nasa call ako, umiyak. Like, you don't have to think about that. 'Di ba? Sa totoo lang, mas mapapaamin mo sa katotohanan ng isang tao when you're pagmabait ka sa kanila. 'Di ba? Or paghalu-haluin mo yung technique mo hanggang hanggang umamin, 'di ba? And po tayo ng mga 8 o'clock kasi magre-ring fit pa ako. Oy, Cheska, you're gonna be on the podcast. Woohoo! Ano po, manood po kayo or makinig kayo ng podcast ng RivaPod because our operations ka na rin, Cheska. Wag aminin mo na, 'di ba? Kasi yan ang ginagawa mo sa client mo na pinaiyak ka, 'di ba? Our customer support and operations VA, si Cheska, is gonna be on the last 100th episode ni Coach Isa. A test into a victorious testimony. Ano yun? Pag-usapan nyo yung yung client mo na yun, Cheska. I take note of your advice, ma'am. Thank you. Nasuggest mo na mag-consider ng Med VA. Yes! If you have a background in Med, yun po. How do you deal with clients who are late magbayad? Like how late? Siguro yung pinaka-late sa akin na sweldo is like, sa team, 2 weeks. Sa akin, 3. Okay. Na-excite ako and kinabahan to speak. It's fun. She has a fun podcast. Sa totoo lang. Si Isa. Siya laid back. Anong company po ito? What do you mean, what company? So, Regine, I don't know how late your client is, but like, if it's a direct client, you can send reminders. Okay? Pwede mo i-automate din yung reminders mo para may email every day. But, if it's a direct client, and na-late yung trabaho niya, na-late yung payment niya for like, para sa akin, around 2 or 3 days, I would stop working. Honestly. I would stop working. Ngayon, kung late yung payment and VA agency, then you need to reach out to HR or your team leader or operations manager, whatever they call them. Because it's not your fault. Now it's their fault. Direct client po. Yeah. Tapos how many days? Tapos sinasagot ka pa ba ng client mo sa chat? And does it happen a lot? Or is it the first time? Did the client give you a reason for that? Kasi yung nangyari sa akin noon, yung client naman explained kung bakit late yung sweldo, kung bakit malelate yung sweldo. Okay? And then, he kept communicating. So, nagko-communicate naman siya. Which is why I kept communicating with him. But the rest of the team, it's like, o sige, kung ayaw, like, kung masama loob nyo kasi malilate ng 2 weeks yung sweldo nyo, like, you know, if you decide to quit, then that's really your choice. Okay. Ako, I stayed on because the client was communicating. And alam ko na medyo lagpak-lagpak yung negosyo niya at that time. Na utang-utang siya sa bangko, mga ganun-ganon. But he kept communicating every day. Okay. Pag hindi na nagko-communicate si client, ay puta, tigilan ko na rin yung trabaho, diba? Sabihin ko sa kanya, send him a final invoice and say, I'm not doing any more work until you pay me. Ano masasabi mo? And then, when he pays me, I will never work for him again. Okay. Ano masasabi mo po sa companies na hindi sumasagot sa previous employees regarding their last pay? Is that a VA agency? Or is that a BPO? Kasi kung VA agency, you should really follow up with HR or your previous supervisor, BPO. So pag hindi sila sumasagot, and it depends how many months. Kasi you have the option to file a case against them sa NLRC. Pero matrabaho ang NLRC. Ako nag-file ako ng kaso sa first call center ko before for illegal suspension. Tapos hindi nila binayaran ayaw nila bayaran yung sinuspend nila ako ng 35 days. Kinasuhan ko sila. But, matrabaho yun. And the case took about 6 months, 7 months sa NLRC. So, keep communicating with the call center. If mabot na ng 2 months, 3 months, ayaw pa rin ibigay, wala ng communication, now you should consider, or maybe 2 months na walang communication, maybe you should consider filing a case sa NLRC. Kung marami kayo niyan, na nangyari yan, di mag-group, na lang kayo. Kasi magbabayad kayo ng lawyer eh. So, gastos yun. Tapos, magkano lang ikakaso nyo? Diba? Let's say, your last pay was only 1 month. So, 28,000. Alam nyo magkano babayad nyo sa lawyer? Malaki po. Yung pagpapagawa pa lang ng last will and testament po, umaabot na ng 30,000. Last will and testament lang yun Pag nagkaso kayo sa NLRC, tuloy-tuloy yung meeting nyo with the lawyer. Yung kaso ko umabot ng mga 6 to 7 months. So, I was paying for the lawyer. Every time the lawyer showed up, may appearance fee yun. Okay. Yung appearance fee, hindi bumababa ng 2,500. Mura na yun, Tapos, babayaran pa yung paperwork, mga ganon. Tapos, magpapakain ka pa para, syempre, yung mga fiscal. Alam mo naman dito yung sistema, diba? Laki ginastos ko. 2 yung trabaho ko noon just to pay for the lawyer. Paano pag nasa contract, pag di nag-render, hindi ibibigay ang back pay po. Pero yung sa kasamahan ko, di mag-render, ibinigay naman po. So, I don't know why that would be the case. I'm not a lawyer. So, you have to keep communicating. Bakit special case yung kasamahan mo? I don't know. I have no idea. Mamaya, nakalagay sa contract mo, you have to wait 30 days to get your last pay. Yung kasamahan mo, pinirman lumang contract. Wala naman nakalagay na gano'n. You don't know. I don't know. There's so many factors na hindi ko alam about what you're asking about. Para sa akin, best case scenario is follow-up lang dun sa call center to get your last pay. Para makakuha ka ng, kailangan maging makulit ka. 'Di ba? Kailangan maging makulit ka, pero wag mo sila murahin. Okay? Pwede kang maging makulit sa social media, mga ganyan-ganyan, pero wag mo sila murahin. Mamaya, minura mo sa social media, niyurak-yurak mo yung ng dati mong supervisor. Kakasuhan ka pa niyan ng cyber libel. Sige ka. If it was me, I'd just follow up and follow up and follow up. So at least I have an idea when I'm gonna get the pay. Tapos pag umabot na ng 2 months na wala pa rin, you should consider filing a case with NLRC. Kung ikaw lang, ikaw magkakarga ng cost ng lawyer and everything. Documentation. Kung grupo kayo, mas malakas ang kaso nyo. Tsaka syempre, you can pay for 1 lawyer. Hati-hati kayo. Parang group, like, class action lawsuit. Like, marami kayo. Tsaka yung ibang work from, baka gusto nyong bumalik ng call center. Kulang na daw ng 25,000 call center workers. So, ibig sabihin, yung mga bumabalik sa call center, since konti na lang yung mga tao doon, so tataas ang presyo. Kasi yung demand, mataas na. Supply, mababa. Diba? Parang ano lang yun eh. Parang, halimbawa, diba pag bumabagyo, so, nade-delay yung mga delivery yun ng mga gulay galing Baguio, mga ganyan. So, tumataas ang cost ng gulay sa Manila. Kasi, kulang na sa supply. Kasi, na-block sa Baguio. Di yan tataas, Diyos ko. Trust me, it will. That's gonna change. Okay? Kung konti lang ang, like, nawawalan na sila ng tao sa call center, that means they have to spend more money to get recruits. So, the cost of their labor is going to go up. Okay? And it's easier to get promoted now. Kasi nga, nag-aalisan na yung mga tao sa call center. Kung ako, ay punta akong call center, di ba? If kulang na po siguro. 25,000 nga. According sa balita, ang kulang na for call centers. 25,000 na tao kasi lahat gusto mag-work from home. Dito ngayon sa work from home, sobra-sobra yung supply, konti lang yung demand. Tapos yung sobra-sobra na supply galing call center, kulang pa sa skills. 'Di ba? Kasi hindi nag-isip bago nag-resign. Nadala dun sa pakita-pakita ng payslip, 'di ba? Oh, ito naka 6 digits ako, oh. Tanungin nyo kasi, ano bang ginawa mo talaga to get that 6 digits at ilang taon ka na VA? Oh. Meron nga dito nag-advertise na, you can earn up to 60,000 per week. Okay? You know the keywords there, up to. You can earn up to 60,000 per week. What does that tell you? It's a sales job. Sales po siya. Hindi sweldo yung 60,000. Okay? Tapos kayo, since bagito kayo, pasok kayo, wow, nabulag, 60,000 per week, matatanggap ko. Hindi po yun sweldo. Hindi yun sweldo. Sales yan. So, kailangan mag-meet ka ng quota, and then, how many of those need to close? Okay? Ask the person who's advertising the 60,000, ikaw, gaano katagal ka na VA? 3 years po. 3 years? So, pag ako bagito, paano ko makukuha yung 60,000 in my first month? Ay, hindi mo makukuha yun. Yan, sasagutin sa'yo. Ay, syempre, of course, bago ko, hindi mo makukuha pa yan. But you put that on your TikTok, right? So, it's a clickbait, guys. Tataas po siguro, pero konti lang. Isa sila sa not well compensated na workers. Oh. I'm feeling that's gonna change. Potential income. Natamaan ako doon. Parang sa internet lang, 25 Mbps, pero up to 80% reliability, 5 Mbps. Lang pala. Kasi po, sa dami ng gusto mag-work from home, yung affected din yung mga infrastructure like internet. Okay? Ginagawa ng mga internet companies, they toggle their speed. Ako nga, minsan, like we have two here. May PLDT dito, tsaka sa baba, may globe sa taas. Okay? Yung PLDT, tinatoggle yung internet speed. What does that mean? It means that if I test the internet speed on PLDT, it shows that I'm at 200 Mbps. Pero, if I check an hour later, si PLDT, nilipat yung server ko to Converge. Yung ginagawa, they toggle it. Do you get it? Kasi nga, sa dami ng gustong mag-work from home. So, yung infrastructure na internet, sobrang nayayanig. Okay, they cannot maintain that 80-85%. They cannot. Sa dami. They cannot. That's the reality. Kahit bumili ka pa ng pinakamahal. Kasi magtanong kayo, huwag kayo tumatahimik lang, tapos naniniwala ko ng kung ano-ano. Dun sa up to 60,000 a week, tanungin mo sa kanya, like, diretsahan. Okay? Anong gagawin ko sa kung kulang sa detalye, yung trabaho, okay? Red flag po yun. Yes, exactly, Cheska. Read. Ask questions. The questions that you want to know the answers to. Okay? Ano po yung gagawin na trabaho? Ano yung exact details? Magko-calls ba ako? Hindi. Ano bang gagawin ko to get the 60,000 per week? Mamaya, sinabi, walang binigay na detalye, pumasok ka ng webinar. Okay. Tapos, sinabi sa'yo, pasok ka. Galing mo magsalita, blah. Tapos, may itsura ka pa, ganyan. Pag nakapasok ka na, magbukas ka ng OnlyFans, Yung pala kaya abot ng 60,000. Diba? That's why you should ask. Research, huwag kayo masyadong ma-attract dahil malaki ang sweldo. Di porket 6 digits, go agad. Baka mamaya, paghuhubarin ka pala sa kami. Exactly. Pag nakapasok ka na, alam mo, may itsura ka. Okay. Magbukas ka na OnlyFans. Okay. Kaya pala, naging 60,000 per week. Kulang pa pala ang 60,000 per week. Diba? You don't ask. What do I have to do? Ikaw, gaano katagal bago mo naabot yung 60,000 a week? Consistent ba yon? Every week, 60,000? Every week talaga? 60,000? O diba, yung totoo pala, 40,000 lang kaya i-offer. Tsaka, humingi kayo ng website. Yung 60,000 commission pala. See? And yung commission na yon, kung bago kayo, hindi nyo makukuha yon in your first month, second month, third month. Malamang, kung masipag kayo, magaling kayo mambola, mga ganyan, matyaga kayo magtawag-tawag, magaling kayo sa scripting, around your 6th or 7th month, maybe you could be getting the 60. Pero ina-expect nyo like first month, second month, third month, no, you're not gonna get that. That's a sales job. And I've done sales. Okay? Diba? Know the job description. Humingi kayo ng job description. Pag walang job description, pag sinabi, wala kasing job description. pero ako na magtuturo sa'yo sa training. Huwag kang mag-alala. Tsaka free pa yung training. Oh, 'di ba? Kaya magtanong kayo. Magtanong-tanong-tanong. Like even what I'm saying, how do you know it's even true? Right? Pero, mag-research kayo. Tingnan nyo kung nagbebenta ako ng course. I'm claiming that, oh, kaya matapa ako magsalita kasi hindi ako nagbebenta ng course eh. Hindi na ako nagbebenta ng kahit ano eh. How do you know that's for real? Check me out. Diba? Review me. Check if there's any reviews about people who've bought my course. Kung meron man ako ng course. Di. Critical thinking po. Mag-isip kayo para sa sarili nyo. Huwag mahihiyang magtanong para sure ka sa pinapasok nyo. Exactly. That's why we have these Friday sessions. You know? And yan, si Cheska, you should follow si Cheska. Listen to her podcast. December 21 po yun. Anong oras yun? Cheska, wait. Ayan. Francesca, katuloy, katuloy? Katuloy ba nito is kung may right med ba nito? What? Check ko sa Facebook ni Coach Isa. So, nasa 8:30 p.m. Okay. Ba't sa akin 9 a.m.? Dati. Okay. 8:30 p.m. Sige. Nilalagay pa ni Isa yan sa YouTube niya. Sana may YouTube. Ken, addict ka. It's a commercial yung sinasabi ni Ken. Okay. Commercial ng Right Med. Okay. May FB din po. Oo, nakita ko pala. Ayan. Her personal Facebook account was taken down with her IG in October. Ayan. And I'm not saying that everyone who sells a course is a bad person. They're not. Okay. I know some people who are selling course like si Miss MJ. She's very reliable and she offers great support. And maganda yung FB group niya. Very active. Yung mga waiting for interview, tsaka yung mga kaka-interview lang, they give tips, sa mga interviews na naranasan nila sa Athena, mga ganyan. So, tsaka yung mga assessment na naranasan nila. Girl, kachat ko si Sam. Miss Jen, do you remember Therese from Pineapple? Yeah, si Socials by Therese. Influencer yun. What happened to her account kaya? Usually nandito siya minsan. So, I talked to Sam, who is her friend, and si Therese, diba, si mukhang princess, Therese, si 60,000 na ata yung followers niya. Nireport siya ng mga MLM, mga networking. Kasi ina-atake niya yung mga networking. Yung mga kunyari gumagamit ng VA para makakubra ng mga, alam mo na, sa networking. And I think she upset quite a few of them. And then she was reported, and then TikTok banned her account. Okay, which is a shame kasi ang ganda ng content niya. Sa totoo lang, like, her content was super trending. Like, for all time. And ang dami niya natutulungan ng mga, lalo yung mga bago. And ina-appeal din. She has a new account, but like, it's a new account starting from zero. Right? So, her old account has been banned. That's what happened. So what I'm saying is that marami din pong pating na nakaabang sa mga bago. They're taking advantage of the fact that medyo syunga-syunga pa kayo. Like, you don't know, like, what this freelancing world is all about yet. Okay, you're still learning about it. You're gonna make a lot of mistakes. And they know that. Kaya yung iba, inaabangan kayo. Para sa inyo, parang yung ibang course, like 500 lang, mga ganon. Baliwala. Para sa inyo, kung ma-scam kayo, isipin nyo, 500 times 100. Magkano yun? Na-imagine nyo? Nakurakot nila. Tapos yung iba, mga course, umabot ng 10,000, 30,000. Oh. 'Di ba? Nasa inyo 'yon. Like you have to ask. You have to look at. And wag lang kayo tumingin ng reviews dun sa website nila or sa FB page nila. Tumingin kayo sa Google. Okay, maghanap kayo ng third party. Maghanap kayo ng mga tao na nag-like. Okay? Tsaka yung mga nagre-reklamo. Yan nangyari dati sa Athena eh. Like, I saw this video about this girl na she was bad-mouthing Athena. Binabadmouth niya. Kasi, nag-invest daw siya ng ganito karaming time and then, na-match siya sa client and then, hindi siya binigay sa client. Yung parang ganun. She was bad-mouthing Athena. Right? So, I was like, okay. So, negative yung experience niya kay Athena. So, what I did was, I asked si Miss MJ para balance yung opinion. May opinion ni Athena, tiga Athena, and then itong opinion ni VA. Right? So, I asked kay Miss MJ. And then, nalaman ko yung totoong nangyari. Like, Athena's side and then the girl's side. Parang gano'n. And now, I judge for myself na, parang, okay, ngayon parang, si girl, medyo nagmumukhang less credible. Okay. That's what you need to do. If you're looking at a VA agency or a VA course or online course, whatever it is. But I'll tell you guys, there's a lot of free stuff. Okay? Like, the first place you should go to that gives out free training is yung mga malalaking pangalan. Like Google. Alam mo niyo ba yung Google? Saan katutak ang free training? Okay, you can sign up on 2 places. Google Digital Garage. Okay, as long as you have a Gmail, you'll be able to sign up for that. And Google Skill Shop. Yun lang, puro medyo mga lalo na sa skill shop, medyo technical yung mga skills na Google Analytics, mga ganyan. But you know what? If you have a brain, you'll get it. Magigets nyo yung training. Yung Google Digital Garage, more for beginners yun. Meron silang mga fundamentals training, fundamentals of Python, machine learning, mga ganyan-ganyan. Maraming free. Tapos, guess what? Yung mahahabang course, may certificate. Diba? Imbis na magbayad kayo ng 1,000 sa kami ang the best VA Academy na hindi naman kilala. Tapos sinabi sa inyo, sige, issuean kita ng VA certificate, blah, blah, blah. Just get a certificate from Google. It's free. Right? Like, anong mas gusto makita ng client sa LinkedIn mo? Certified by Google or certified by somebody that I don't know at all? Siyempre, mas pogi yung mukhang certified by Google, di ba? Ang daming free stuff. Yung Meta, okay, meron silang free training on FB ads, Meta Suite. Paano gamitin yung tools sa Meta? Libre po yun. Okay? HubSpot. HubSpot Academy has free training. Okay? Yung pinag-usapan namin kanina, Coach Potato, Trailhead. Okay? CRM, Customer Relationship Management Tool. Trailhead. That's free. Udemy po. Okay po ba? Yeah. Yung Udemy, Coursera, yung iba is free. Pero hindi po lahat. Hindi po lahat free. Okay? Yung edX, which is, doon ako nagbayad. Kasi, parang University of Maryland kasi yun. Okay, so, I actually paid like $1,000 for that. just to get the certification. But it's University of Maryland, like, right? So, and I needed that for analytics for my job. So, ayan. Oh, nasa trailhead ka pa rin, Ken. Wow. Okay. So, yung sa edX, free yung course. Okay? You can learn anything free on there. But, if you want the certificate, dun kayo magbabayad. Okay? Sa edX. University of Maryland System. Yun. Guys, nood kayo sa Tuesday. Yes! December 21, of course. I will watch that. Sana bigyan ako ng recording ni Coach Isa. Yan, LinkedIn Learning, that's another one. Okay. There's a lot of places for free training. 8:30 p.m. po, Manila time. Philippine time. So, dun muna kayo sa mga free, guys. Tapos may mga pangalan pa yung mga yun, ha? HubSpot Academy, malaking pangalan yun sa CRMs. Trailhead, connected sa Salesforce. Salesforce is the CRM. And the most expensive CRM right now. You can use it for anything. May Sesto at Nutriban. Uy, humihirit si si Ken. Mag-live din daw sila. Oo, yeah. You can do that. You can join the Facebook page by Coach Isa, and then she'll broadcast it on FB Live. Yeah. Ayan. So, guys, and after siguro ma-exhaust nyo yung mga free courses, kung gusto nyo pa ng paid, like kilatisin nyo na maigi. Yung mga malalaking bayad, like for example, nagsimula ka sa Trailhead. Okay. Yung Salesforce na paid training starts at $200. So it is kind of pricey. Okay? Umaabot ng libo-libo yun na dollar. It depends on what level. Like, how good do you want to be at Salesforce? But guess what? Okay? If you have experience in Salesforce, Pardot, which is their email marketing system, and you know how to, like yung reports nila, which is through Einstein workflows. Okay? If you have experience in that, let's say 6 months experience, okay, you can get hired by a client and earn 150K per month as a Salesforce Pardot specialist. VA role yun, non-management role. VA role, sarap, diba? 150K. Yeah, guaranteed. May nakita nga ako sa online jobs. Hi, Coach Isa. Ayan, si Coach Isa. She's the one who's has the podcast Riva Pod. So if you guys want to watch on December 21, which is a Tuesday, apparently, 8:30 p.m. Philippine time, nandun po si Miss Cheska. Kakwento niya sa inyo yung client niya na pinaalis siya a day before her birthday. Okay. Akala nyo masakit na yung mga nangyari sa inyo sa mga client nyo? No. Wala pa yan sa nangyari kay Cheska. Wala pa yan nangyari kay Cheska. Sus. So try to listen to or watch the podcast. So yan, si Coach Isa, Revasist. Okay. She's connected. So she's with training. The last 100 pesos, guys. Oh, see you. Okay. The last episode. Yan. 100th episode. Congratulations, Coach Isa. Yan. Si Coach Isa, she offers training for real estate. So yung mga bagito who are looking to get some real estate training. And she's also connected to Riva Global, which is a VA agency. May open sa Riva Global, Coach Isa, Client Success Manager. May nakita ako. I got a notification from somewhere. Job leads or something. Magkano yun? 100K, no? Client Success Manager. Naalala ko naman. Doon kaya ako mag-apply. Joke. Yung batang pinadede ng gasolina. Nandiyan kanina si Jers. 'Di ba? Yung pinadede ng gasolina. Tapos, dinuyan. Dinuyan, pumapalo sa, sa pader. Ayun. Oo, nakita ko yung title. Ayun, title ng topic ni Ma'am Cheska po. Oo. Ay, thank you, Coach Isa. Oo, of course. Manunod tayo niyan. Nakakatuwa kaya. Saan ka ba nagpa-promote? Dapat mag-LinkedIn ads ka. Bakla. TikTok ads ka ng podcast mo. 'Di ba? Yan yung hinele ni Francesca. Yeah, real talk lang po. Real talk. If anyone is interested to work as an appointment setter, kaso, kailangan with experience. Okay. Yung assistantly, which is a VA agency, um, they're looking for an appointment setter tapos yung rate is between $8 to $10 an hour. And it's full-time, may HMO, blah, blah, blah. But, you have to have 3 years experience in sales for a VA agency. So, if you're interested in that post, let me know para ma-refer ko kayo. Assistantly. Kailangan makibalita kay Miss MJ kung natanggap yung asawa niya. Sa team lead. Coach Isa, friends ba kayo ni Therese? Si Socials by Therese? Na-ban yung account niya daw. Na-ban yung TikTok account niya. No experience po sa freelance BPO industry po ako. Baka you can refer me po. No, they're looking for experienced. They can't work with somebody who has no experience. Like, hindi negotiable po yung 3 years. 3 years experience in sales and working for a VA agency. Hindi po negotiable yun. Gusto po kasi nila yung siguradong closer. Kailangan with experience talaga. Oh my God, that's so cute. Sure. Kung gusto mo talaga ng appointment setter role, mag-apply ka kay Coach Isa. She's connected to VA agency for real estate. May training kasi, dapat may training kasi. Happy weekend, guys. Hope you have a great weekend. Sa mga rarakit pa, edi galingan nyo na lang. Diba? Okay, take care, guys, and we'll see you next Friday. So, be kind to yourselves.